Good afternoon for me. We are going to continue learning summer, the most exciting part. So we'll be starting on bar 39 where we left off, 3940, and we'll be going on. Not going to do one of the sections that is mostly the same, so that'll be 39 until 62. It's really a cool part made of two little different parts. I could divide it another way, but I think this one will work. So if you can remember where we left off, we had just done the last part of and now we stopped here. I told you to go to E with a finger 3, I believe. So that's where we're going to be starting on an E. So this starts the left hand new phrase. Our left hand is going to be doing, for the next 8 bars, the same sequence it did in the beginning. So A, F, after the 7, G, C. Then again, A, F, G. And when we arrive on C, we have C and E. Okay, maybe best with your finger 5 and 3. If you don't arrive there or you forget, you can do 1, 3, and then change to 5, 3. So, recapitulation, that was bars 39, no, 40, I'm very sorry, 40, 41, 42, just like the beginning, 43, 44, 45, 46, and stop. You can either stop from 46 to 47, like that, and then change, because it's going to be the same in crotchets. So we were doing quavers, dum, 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 dum. Okay, and then suddenly we start doing crotchets, so twice as long. Okay, hope that was clear enough. And now the right hand. So we had a finger 3 on E. Repeat the E, C, D, D. Holds. I'll repeat that part. So that's bar 40, 41, and 42. E. And now the next 2 bars. Actually 4, because they're nearly the same. So 3 times we have G crotchet, G, D, C, dum, di, dum, bum, ba, dum. Okay, ba, bum, ba, dum. And then the next bar is the same, and the next bar is the same. And then the last one, 46, ends on a long D, minim D. So 43. Hope that was clearly enough, but I'll do that slower. G, G, D, C, G, G, D, C, G, G, D, C, D, and the whole of the right hand. So far we had finger 3 on E, 2 counts. So it's a little bridge here. You had come from high up, so there's a change in the right hand position. Don't forget that. Prepare, change, 2. And go to high G with 5th finger. And this now is going to be fun, hard but fun, and very showy. Hard just to get that, but to get them together, but nothing special. Okay, now how do they join here? We have 3 on E, we have A in the left tune, so that's bar 40. Minim, hold the E, and that's it. Okay. Bar 41, left hands move to F. So 1, 2, together. From 40. And now 42. I'll do 40 to 42. Now left hand goes to C, and we have that part that has 3 times the same thing in the right, and left hand is going to do the C chord, the A, the F, okay? And it concludes on D with a G chord. Go to high G and C, E left, either with a 5 and 3 if you have time, or if you remember. If not, just play with 1 and 3. It's not important. So again from 43. Start thinking of the change, and okay, so the whole thing from 540. E finger 3, A finger 5. Oh, sorry. Let me do those 6 bars again. So starting on A left, starting on E right. A little slower now. Thinking of the move of the change, so don't leave it for last or you'll arrive late. Alright, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars of the exact same thing in a little right hand. That is a high G, octave G. If you don't reach the octave, no worries, you can go get it. Okay, so if you can't quite reach the octave, that's not a problem, just leave. Don't stretch. If it feels like a very big stretch, don't worry. Go get it, let it go. It eventually will get there. Now notes are G, G, C, D. Then same thing coming down. So you go G, octave G, go up C, D, G, go down D, C, G, and then just repeat. Octave down, up, and down, and repeat 49. 50. 51, the same thing. D, G, D, C. Keep your wrist loose. You'll notice that with time this begins to feel more natural. Just don't block anything here. If it's hard, do it slower. And every note that you press, check that the wrist is loose. I have this thing with my hands. Sometimes you'll see me dancing without really being necessary, just to check if I'm loose. So that's 8 bars. And then hop to high C with a pinky. Just that for now. So this is bar 54. And land on C, high C. Okay, 8 bars of the same. The right hand will have a simple pattern of C, E. You might have a little difficulty getting them to play play at the same time, seeing that the third finger is so much bigger than the fifth. So remember to bend them, to not play them like that, or the finger 3 will very likely arrive earlier. Something like, you don't want that. So crotchets, you'll be having ta 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 semiquavers there. So ba 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 ba. Now the next two notes, D and F. The next two notes, E and G. Da 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 da. So that was 5-3, 4-2, 3-1. Now you have 2 here on F and 1 on A. And then E, G, D, F. And the rhythm here is dotted quavers, which means it'll get 3 semiquavers, 3 semiquavers, 2 semiquavers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, back on C. So here you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Now, this confused me also, so if it confuses you, don't worry. On bar 50, which is where they join, you might get a little stuck. Completely normal. Just do it a lot. Okay, so but let's not start there. Let's start where it's easier, on bar 47. 2, 3, 4, and again on the highest note. On the highest 50, 48. On the highest note. On the highest note, come down, and now it all goes awry. And we arrive down again. So it's really cool to play. Not so easy to fit with the right, because suddenly we sort of lose the tempo there, or feel like we lost it. 2, 3, 4. So in bar 50, this fits with the first semiquaver, with the fourth, and with the seventh. Okay, if that's how you have to feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Until you drive yourself insane. No, sorry. It'll become easier. Trust me, it will. Now, the next 4 is the left hand doing the same thing, but starting with quavers, so twice as fast. Dum, 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 dum. Same thing here. Okay, so now it plays with every 2 notes of the right. Now same problem, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you change to F and A. Again, you can play with the first and the second finger like you did before, and then change because they'll repeat. Or you can change straight to 5-3 on F with A. We have a new position coming. So let's review this part with the quavers. Bar 51. 52. Third time, 53. We're nearly ending. And change. Okay, so pinky on high C, F, A, either with 5-3 or with 1-2, and then you change in the next beat. So I'll do this 8 bars. Okay, you want to aim, and of course that's it's not going to be very easy. So remember, eyes. You want to have your eyes on the high note, already looking right. So don't look right when it's time to play. Look right before it's time to play. Otherwise you'll be late. Okay, I'm looking right. You want to look to where you have to play way before. Okay? So hopefully that was okay, that we're now on bar 55, and we're going to do the same thing we did before, but now we're in the key of F. So we're on C, doing the same notes, same sequence for 8 bars as well. So that's C, C, F, G, and then down the same way, G, F, C, and then again. And that's for 8 bars. Okay? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pinky on G, okay? So start thinking G the moment you arrive at that 8th bar. Again, if the octave is hard, don't leave stretch. You can do that with a little help from your elbow and still be relaxed, okay? Left hand will be doing the same that it did on C, but now on F. And because in the F scale the B's are flat, we'll be doing F with A. Careful with the position of your third finger, don't let it play stretched or too stretched at least. F with A. Then G with B flat. Then A with C. B flat, D 2 and 1. A, C, G, B flat, quavers. Low C. And that's why I didn't want to go into that part today, because we have a little different pattern, so just not want it to be too overwhelming. So review left hand here, 55. 1, 2, low C. I hope I didn't miss any part, but I don't think so. I will check it again afterwards. Anyway, until now, I'm quite sure it's correct. So let's join the hands on F part. It's exactly the same, but in a different key. So whatever we did here, it's exactly the same, except that we changed. So watch out for the passage. Don't let it be like we went through all this trouble and then we take forever arriving there. So do work on this passage a lot. Otherwise we have this really great passage. Sorry. Oh my God, where am I? We don't want that. So whenever you have a really hard passage coming along, study it. And that is only done by practice. Practice is something we do slow, and we calculate, we see where our eyes need to be and where our fingers need to be, and then we go about it. Okay, now bar 55. Quavers. That's the different part, okay? So I'll do that slower, the part of F. With a high note. Quavers left. always study the next page. So now really slowly, let's recapitulate all we did today. E, finger 3, and that's bar 40, and A, left hand finger 5. Prepare, right hand for G. Sorry, I was looking the wrong way. I said left, I looked left. Look right. Sorry, wrong fingers, right hands. You want to do those passages really smoothly. Sorry, but I said left, so I looked left. Not a very good idea. And again, this part, no talk this time. So E, A. A bit better. I think I rushed, and it's very likely that you will rush too, because these very exciting rhythms we tend to I'm exaggerating, of course we don't speed up that much, so it's a very good idea to use a metronome because that will probably slow you down. So speed, so what we have so far is just left. I think I was doing staccato, wasn't I? I was. That was so loud. What part that was. Okay, that's great fun to play. And there, I don't think we have more new parts. No more new parts. Now we just have a different sequence in the left hand chords that I want to leave for last, and some distances that are new in the right hand. But as for themes and That's it. That's basically it. My dog is snoring a lot today, more than usual. She's getting old. All right, so I leave you with this. Happy practices, everybody, and have fun. It's a great song. Enjoy it. And don't forget, practice the distances, practice the hard passages. Always do that. Practice passages. Goodbye until next